gentlemen, it's me, Krendor, and we got another new setup, but I think this one might be the one. Everybody, look at this. I've got the kind of the over-the-shoulder look now. Hold on, I can even move this microphone a little bit closer. There we go. So, instead of a top-down or a side, I've actually got the official over-the-shoulder view. And I think this might be the best one. This might be the best setup I've actually had. I also swapped to the webcam I was using, and for whatever reason, it's just brighter. It does a good job of, like, focusing. The battery won't die because it's a webcam. So, I mean, that's what I'm doing. So I think I finally did it. I finally figured it out. So let's just jump right in to continuing painting this Engine of the Gods. So, where we left off was Dryad Bark. I say as it struggles to autofocus. Oh, it's focusing on the guys back here. Alright. Also, I need to, like, clean all these up. It's, now you can see my entire, like, desk area. There's just, like, broken skinks back there. A random 40k Necron thing, a big robot, a skink priest. This is like the skink priest that's on top of the engine, but I didn't make another engine, so I just made him into his own skink priest. But it's actually kind of neat. He's like, he actually looks cooler than the official skink priest, because that one's made of, like, fine cast, and it's old. Alright, so let's go ahead and continue with the little thingies. Alright. Oh, I need water. Here we go. Yeah, I love this setup a lot. This is, like, easily the best one. Dried bark into the thing. A little water. There we go. That's what we're talking about. Alright. Unless I hit it with my head. Okay. I think we're still good. Are we still good? Alright, so tip number 1. Don't hit your camera setup with your head. Okay, it's still good. It's still good. It's still good. May have moved a little bit, but... Alright. I do think I'm going to have to move some of the things back there. Because I think it'll probably... It's going to keep trying to, like, autofocus the Beast of Chaos and stuff. So what if I move him? Let's see. Yeah, I mean, this is still better than everything else I've done. Alright. Looking good. I also started the rotation of music, so now you're listening to EVE Online music. Oh, man. I really like EVE Online music. I used to, like, listen to it to chill out, so I think it's good music to paint to. Alright, let me just get a little bit in there. Alright, looking pretty good. I swear, it just keeps focusing on the background and not the foreground. Oh, I had it. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Yeah, I think it's looking pretty good. Just keep it going here. There might be a way to, like, turn autofocus off, but it'd also require a lot of manual focus. I think just removing, a lot of the things in the background that aren't, like, my paints and stuff is probably the best option. They shouldn't even be there anyway. I don't even know why I just don't put them, like, up on a shelf or something. Or even in a box. They're just, like, sitting here. Like, I'm not even working on them. So why do I have them out here? Alright. How's the weather by wherever you guys are? Because here, it's actually been pretty nice. We've had, like, pretty standard weather. It was like the end of August, was getting like 80s, 90s. And then all of a sudden, we hit September. We had like a couple 80s, but we had some 60s, some 70s, and now it's been raining the last couple days, and it's like 62. And I'm gonna tell you right now, 62 with rain, especially like a nice misty rain after it's like had a hard rain, might be my favorite weather. I love it. It is. I don't know what it is. I love rain, man. Right now I got the windows open. I even lit a candle, like a fall candle. I think the start of fall, the start of autumn, might be my favorite season. And I used to think my favorite season was summer, like I was born in summer. But there's just something about the start of fall I just love. I love the rain. I love the cool rain. I love the wind. You get like a nice wind gust and like a breeze. Temperature's not hot, not cold. You get like pumpkins and stuff. You get like football starts. I don't know, I really like it. But then by the end of fall, that's when it gets like Halloween and like starts getting too cold. Let's see. Get in here. So yeah, I think this is officially my favorite season now. I'd say my second favorite season, which isn't really like an entire season, is like midsummer. I love the middle of summer. Hence why I love the Midsummer Fire Festival and WoW. I just love summer festivals, like the summer solstice festivals and like fires and barbecues and, you know, long days and just the heat. But I only like the heat for so long. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, I saved the shield a bit. Okay, yeah, this is hard to get into. I'm gonna have to like... Oh my god, this is rough. Alright, you know what, give me a little more. But then you go to fall. Like I said, you got like Oktoberfest, Brewfest, WoW holidays, and real life Brewfest. Love me some real life Oktoberfests. Get some bratwurst, some beer. Love it. Oktoberfest beer too. It's got like that nice caramel taste, a little heavier of a beer. Summer beer is usually like lager time, you know, like more refreshing light beer. They get that like hearty fall beer. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. Alright. How's the microphone, by the way? Do I need to move it even closer? Because I technically can. Some of these are hard to see me paint, so I have to like tilt it. So that's a good question. What's like your favorite holiday? And not holiday, but season. It doesn't even have to be like fall, winter, spring. Like it can be the start of spring. It could be the end of spring. Like for example, I really like I said, I'd probably say I love midsummer. I love the start of fall. I love the start of winter. And I love the end of spring. The start of spring is like just a weird off-brand winter. But like the end of spring, stuff starts blooming, you get like that kind of cool rain again, like the 50s rain. So it's almost like the start of fall, but you know, it starts getting hotter instead of colder. And things start coming alive, and grass and flowers are blooming and stuff. So I like that. But yeah, I think fall's just, it's cozy, you know? When it gets colder out, you want to like hibernate, like huddle up. I like that. Right. I've always enjoyed rain too. The thing is, like, you know how some people, like, you turn on the weather or anything, they're like, watch out guys, it's gonna be a rainy day out there. Oh golly gee, it's rainy. I love rainy days. Like, when it would rain, I would get motivated to do things. As weird as that might sound. I'm sure there's a lot of people that are the same way. I've heard people be like, yeah, I love rain too. Like, when it's raining, I want to go exercise. I want to go for a walk. Like, I sleep better because it's a little darker out, and you get that, like, ooh, but when I'm awake. I'm like, yo, I want to be productive. Like, I don't know. I don't know, man. It energizes me. Yeah, this is... Painting in here is not easy, I'll tell you that much. Alright, what if I... Well... Alright, that's not bad. Yeah. Alright, start painting the front things. Like this. I got a little on the thing, that's alright. I still gotta do a second coat on that as well. In terms of like seasons I don't like, I really don't like the end of summer. Just too hot, and by that time I'm tired of the heat. It's like, dude, I've had so much heat. You've already been through summer, you've already had it all. And you're like, I just want to move on. What else don't I like? I don't like the start of spring, because it's pretty much still winter. I hate the end of winter. I think the end of winter might be my least favorite thing. It's just... the holidays are gone, so you're like, you know, all the like fun holiday stuff where you're like, oh yeah, you know, Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's, all that is just gone. And you're just left with cold and waiting for spring. That's about it. The end of fall, like I said, gets a little closer to winter. Like, it's not bad, but it's not like the start of fall. And then the start of summer is okay. It'd probably be in the middle. I need some more paint. Yeah. It's coming along though. Definitely looking better than where it was before the last video, where it's just a bunch of white posts. Alright, a little more water. There we go. Alright. Need to paint the back here. I got a lot of paint. I'm gonna paint a different one for now. Yeah, just holding this thing. It's so big. Right. Can't just... Yeah, especially because like you're trying to paint all the little things. Alright. Okay, that's good. Actually, let me get a little bit right here. Okay. Now, go back over here. Alright, alright. Now I need to just kind of get in there. I got some on here. Can I get it off? I got most of it off. Not bad. Okay. It's looking good. When I get the back of here, gotta just... dip it down in. Let me get some paint on it. Alright, it's not bad. Not bad. Looking good, making our way around. Oh yeah, I forgot I ordered a dinosaur from IKEA. Apparently their new toy line or like plushie line is dinosaurs. I missed out on the big bear, the Bugle Skong or whatever it was. But they had like crazy dinosaurs now. So I was like, you know, lizard men. I gotta have an IKEA dinosaur. Alrighty. Don't touch the skull. It's alright if I get it on the stick, because it's a stick. Alright, I'm gonna have to... I remember... I don't know I remember this, but like, I remember being in high school. And also, like, I remember it raining. Just like chilling in the library looking out the window. Another like, man, I love rain moment. But back then I was like, man, I'm stuck in school, this sucks. You know how people are always like, oh, you're gonna miss these days, you know what I mean? Hold on, I missed like up here, speaking of missing things. Like when you're a kid, a lot of adults are like, oh, you know, you're gonna miss these days. Don't take them for granted and stuff like that. Or they're like, oh, you're gonna miss school. Like, I didn't miss school at all. I hated school. Like, I missed the, you know, playing games and stuff with friends and not having to worry about money and taxes and adult things and having pain. But I just remember a lot of like parents be like, "Eh, enjoy this." I mean, there are people that, you know, some of their best times are in school, right? Like the quarterbacks of the football team, and now, you know, he just manages a grocery store or something. He's like, "Man, remember when I was the quarterback? Those were the days." Maybe not grocery store. Say like a manager at like a TGI Fridays. Like I get it. That's probably his best times, so you like look back fondly of those. But me, I hated school. I hated it. I was bad at math. I just wanted to play WoW. Alright. Just didn't like it. And you had to wake up early. When I got to community college and stuff, that was better because I had some classes in the morning. Well, I only had like 1 or 2 classes, like 10 a.m. But I made sure to get most of my classes in the afternoon, so I had school at like, usually it would start at like, I don't know, 1. Maybe around, well, maybe even a little earlier, like 11. And then I'd get lunch and go to a different class or something. I think some days I only had some days I only had 2 classes, some days I had 3. And I think I made sure I had like a Friday off or something, so I was like, ooh, 3-day weekend. So that was nice with college. It was really just like a more adult version of high school. Looking back on it. It's one of those things too where like everybody's like, oh yeah, time flies, right? But like, in a way, like it does feel like time's flown by. Like I can still think back to those times like, man, that feels like it was yesterday. Right? It feels like yesterday I was just sitting in my car eating a Jimmy John's sub worrying about if I was gonna pass my college math class. And then deciding that I should start doing YouTube. And now, that was like, what, 10, 11 years ago? But then in the grand scheme of things, I think of like my 94-year-old grandparents. And like 10 years ago to them, they were like 84. I'm like, oh my god, they've done this like 6 or 7 more times than I have. Like, man, 10 years. And I'm like, woo. That's a ride, man. That's a life. So I don't know. And like so many things change in that time. I guess that comes with the changing seasons, and I feel like that's one of the reasons fall also is kind of a, I don't know. Fall makes me like remember back, because I think every time I think of fall too, it's like the start of a new school year, so it would feel like a start of a new me. Does that make sense? Even though I've moved past that and I don't go to school, it still kind of feels that way, you know? I need more paint. But I'm almost done. So yeah. That's not a bad thing either. Like, I enjoy it. I enjoy looking back and seeing how I've grown. So I am a completely different person. Completely. Well, maybe not like, you know. You essentially, it's like character arcs, right? Like, if you're the same person as you are from 10 years ago, that's honestly weirder than if you were different. Like, people should be growing and improving themselves all the time. Which is why a lot of people are like, man, I remember one guy was like, I miss, what do you say? It's like, I miss 2014 Krendor or something, and I was like, hey, me too, man. That guy had a gallbladder. He could eat whatever he wanted. He didn't have random aches and pains. 2014 Krendor's great. I'm gonna paint a little bit here. But I'd much rather, I think I enjoy being 2020 Krendor a little more. Maybe not 2020. Maybe like, you know. I like the 2020 Krendor, just not 2020. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I think I got it all. Oh wait, no, a little back here. Plus, I'm in the Warhammer now, which is great. Good hobby. Started working out. Well, I've been working out for like 2.5 years now, but, you know. Ooh. Honestly, it's looking pretty good. I like that. Paint a couple more of those areas, kind of blend them in. Especially like back here. There we go. Nice. So yeah, I don't know. You should always be improving. I mean, I guarantee most of you have changed as well. Part of it's just you age, especially when you're younger. You change a lot. I'm sure as you get older, you don't change as much. But I'd say, you know, ages 1 to like 25, I say, are pretty prevalent. A lot of people think like, oh, you get in your 20s, you're fine, but I still think you change a lot in your 20s. You really do. I'm gonna paint the handle of this knife, or sword, or whatever it is, dagger. Let's get back here. How did I get here? Why am I ranting about character growth? Let's see. I block these out. Is that gonna help it focus? Hey. Oh, there it is. Oh, it keeps not focusing on the, when I get too close. I think that's what it is. Oh, I got it a little under here. I'm gonna be painting the skink guy anyway. I'm gonna repaint the skink priest. I don't like the color he is. So I will be repainting him. So I'm not too concerned about getting paint on him, but you know, it's still beneficial to not do that. There you go. I want his staff to be like a different color as well. Maybe, but I don't think I want it to be brown. Why is it so good at focusing on the background, not the things up close? There's got to be some setting, right? If I do this. If I block them out. What if I do this? What if I wrap my arm around? Please, autofocus. It's gotta focus, right? Any day now. Alright. I'll have to figure it out. But I'm gonna paint his staff real quick. What paint do I want for this? I'm thinking of Balthazar Gold. It's like a darker... Or do I want a Screaming Bell? Or do I want a Rune Lord Brass? Or do I want to hit the camera again? I think I'm going to go with a hit the camera again. You know, the Rune Lord Brass might not look too bad on it. Let's try it. Bloop, bloop. This brush wet. Alright. I picked up these brushes. Like 4 new brushes from an art store. They're Velvet Touch Princeton Velvet Touch Princeton brushes. Here's the other ones I got. And they are very good. Very good brushes. They, like a lot of the other ones I got, they start like splitting and weird stuff, even when I take care of them well. But these are like, they have not split whatsoever. And they're still very good. Yeah, I think this looks good. Just kind of test it a little bit before I go all out. Oh god, now I'm messing this up too. Alright, here we go. Camera, that is. I'm not even showing you. Alright, let's get a little underneath. I don't even know if I've shaded in his staffs. I mean, even if I have, I'm probably just going to go over it with another shade anyway. So if I did, I don't think I shaded very well. Yeah, this is actually good. It's like just... It's not too different from the other gold, but it's just different enough to help it stand out. I like that, because I don't want something... I didn't want something too crazy. It's looking good. Alright, let's keep going. Almost dipped my brush into the wrong paint. That would have been not very good. I mean, here's the thing, honestly, I love this new painting setup. It's just the autofocus. That's the only bad thing about it, is the autofocusing. I might even just go with the manual focus, just to try and do like close-up manual focus. Because the big issue is it keeps focusing on stuff back here. So if I can just fix that, we'll be A-okay. Let's get this underneath. Alright. And then just a little bit up here. Good. And then I think I might make the top of his staff a different color, but I don't know what I want to make that. Maybe I'll make that one of these colors. I was gonna paint him. I don't know if I push these back. Maybe I'll make that like a screaming bell. Let's do that. Don't need a lot. Yeah. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna blend it. I'm gonna blend it with the normal Retributor armor gold. That's what I'm gonna do. Get a nice orangish gold. Clean that off. Alright. Let's see how it is. Alright. Alright, it looks good. I'm liking it. Yeah. I think this is good. Alright, I just need to... get it all up on here. All underneath. Underneath. Some more. And get in behind. Hell yeah. Yeah, I love that. Oh, it's doing it. It's focusing. Look at that. It actually focused. It's a miracle. However, it is kind of hard to see it with the gold behind it from the throne, so... but I think it looks pretty good. Yeah, I like it. In fact, it might be worth just going over the other gold parts a little bit. Giving them a little bit of that color. Doesn't even have to be like a lot of it, just enough to kind of help it all stand out. Whoop! And then drop your brush. Alright. Alright, neat. Let me get some of this off. Okay, alright. Cool. So, here we are now. This is where we are. Let's see if I... Oh. Oh. Come on, autofocus. Oh, there it goes. Here we go. What if these things are getting autofocused? Alright, block them out as well. Oh, there we go. Look at this. It's doing it. That might have been it. Hell yeah, look at that. So now, I just gotta shade it all in. And we'll be making our way downtown. Walking fast, and we're homebound. So yeah, honestly, I'm pretty excited. This is progressing, looking good. Next time, we'll just do a lot more of the little details, probably work on some of the skink stuff, do more of the skink priest up there, do like the feathers up here, a little bit of this metal. Just try to make it so we get everything that's not painted, like the gold bracelets down here. That'll be good, but we got the annoying hard parts to get in and paint up, so that's a plus. So thanks for watching. Let me know about my new setup, what you like, what you don't like, etc, etc. And yeah. Okay. See ya. And now I turn it off. I wonder if you can even